Hey guys. Hello people. It is I, Miss Potato, what the fuck's my name? Miss Potato Arts. That's me, formerly known as Tank Engine Blue. So today we will be, or I will be, this is my first real art video. As you can probably tell, I want to start posting more art-related stuff, specifically more art stuff related to my original characters, comics and stuff on this channel. That's probably what I'm repurposing this channel for. But the first speed paint is indeed Thomas related. It's specifically a speed paint of a thing I made for the 80th anniversary, which was on May 12th, and it is May 15th right now, but it's still May, so I think it's fair game. I think it's fair game. So yeah, without further ado, let us begin. Also, since this is my first speed paint, let me know in the comments if in the next one you want me to shut my bitch ass up, because I'm probably gonna start rambling like crazy. So yeah, just let me know. Just let me know. So my original plan for the 80th anniversary drawing was I basically just wanted to draw like a bunch of just random Thomas characters, just a bunch of them. Engines 1 through 12, Rosie, Stanley, Class 40, etc. There's a bunch of different Thomas characters. But then I watched some of Rexeljet's newer videos where he draws trains and stuff. Those videos are so fucking good. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and do something like that. For this instead. I still do want to make the collage thing, but you know, I think this is probably more fitting for the 80th anniversary, you know, a proper illustration, I guess, as you'll see at the end. I also try to do the box perspective technique that he used for a lot of his drawings. I don't think I did it properly, as you'll see later with the tracks, but I think I did an alright job. I'll hopefully do better next time whenever I do something else like this, but yeah. Since I'm drawing Thomas, it would feel pretty incorrect if I didn't also draw Annie and Clarabelle. I was gonna make them look like their Railway Series counterparts, you know, them being bogey coaches, but I don't know. I felt like their Marklin, the Marklin coaches design of them from their TV series design was probably a lot more iconic, and honestly my preferred versions of Annie and Clarabelle. Like the Railway Series ones are cool, but like, you know, I think I prefer the TV series versions of them. I guess a compromise could have been to just, you know, give them the Railway Series liveries, but I didn't do that. Spoiler alert. I don't know. Please don't kill me for not making them the Railway Series design, please. As you can see here, I gave Thomas eyeliner. You might be wondering why. I don't have a reason. I just like giving him eyeliner, just because, you know, just because, you know, so we can slay a little bit, I guess. I guess, yeah. Here as you can see, I'm drawing the sleepers of the tracks. These ended up looking really weird later on, but at least I try. Yeah, as you can see right now, like the perspective under Thomas is like not correct. Not correct. I have a history with, like, you know, not placing even before even like some of the old even in some of my old videos where, like, you know, like the one Here the Rails slideshow thing. Stanley, the edit I made of Stanley on the tracks, just like he was literally tilting, and clearly that has not improved even when I'm literally drawing. So that's great. But it's fine. I fix it quote unquote fix it later on. So just wait. It's better. It gets better, I swear. Now we are getting into the line art. This is by far my least favorite part whenever I draw something. Like, as you can see right now, like it's doing line art is not my preferred, not my favorite part when drawing something. But I mean, you know what? I have to do it. Like, this is a special, I guess, special drawing. So I literally needed to do line art, or else, you know, that this would have been, yeah, I kind of had to do line art, and it did turn out pretty good, I think. And I realized while doing the line art, I forgot to draw Julian. You might be wondering who the fuck that is. If you saw the community post I made, you might have seen her, but you probably don't know who the fuck she is. Basically, she is one of the main characters for my non-Thomas related comic series thing, Sapphire Metropolis. I still need to make some like actual proper comics featuring her to like showcase her personality and stuff, but like I'll do that I'll do that eventually. The reason I put her in this specific drawing was because her whole existence literally only exists because of Thomas. She was gonna be a driver character in the Railways of Sodor series I was gonna make, but then I never ended up really making that series besides the Rosie is Red rewrite audio thing. And even then, that's only an audio story. I wanted to make that series with like actual like Bachman models and stuff, but then I never ended up doing that. So I just, you know what, fuck it. I'll just make a non-Thomas series featuring her because I feel like I'll get to explore her personality some more. So, and yeah, since she was originally meant to be a driver character, she's kind of designed to be a driver character, like a driver. So, well, kind of. So yeah, so I just felt like. And also canonically, in universe, she is a huge fan of Thomas, so it would feel wrong to not include her. Although, as you can see, she covers up Clarabelle in the back, so you can't see Clarabelle. I probably could have put her on the left then, but I don't. Yeah. As you can see, I was originally gonna give her like a super devious, smug expression, but then I dialed it down because like it looks like she's about to like commit some unspeakable crimes or something. So I made her look less devious. I made her look less devious later on. Okay, now we're at the proper coloring phase. This is probably, I mean, I don't hate coloring. I don't really hate coloring. It's just kind of annoying because, like, you know, whenever like I go out of the lines, it's kind of annoying, especially here with when I'm trying to, like, especially here. This is a good example. Drawing the smoke box, but then if it goes on the blue, and then it's just annoying. But it's not as bad as the line. It's not as bad as the line art. So it's fine. Coloring's fine. Oh, also, one thing I forgot to mention, in this drawing, I decided to give Julian a bandage on her nose. Um, just, I don't know, that just randomly came to me while I was drawing this. I never gave her a bandage on her nose before, so it was just a random detail I just felt like adding during this drawing. I don't know, I am very strange. Okay, we're close to the end now. This is where I'm trying to make the background. I used this whole illustration was inspired by a promotional image for Thomas the Magic Railroad. As you can see, I just kind of tried to mix some colors together, but it looked like, as you can see, it looked like absolute garbage. What the fuck? And I just decided to restart, and there's just like, you know, this one turned out significantly better. But then I realized, oh, there's some red at the bottom, and then I tried to put in some green, but then thankfully I realized that looks like garbage, so then I put some more red. So yeah, I'm experimenting with the sponge brush in Krita. Maybe try to make them like look, since it is inspired by the Magic Road image, I tried to put in some stuff that kind of looks like gold dust, but I was gonna make it in part of the background, but then I realized it probably looks better when I put it like on the tracks, as you can see. Personally, I think it looks a lot nicer. Oh, and at this point, I gave Thomas a yellow chimney top, funnel top. Just because I gave it to him in the All at Sea frame redraw, and I asked some people, hey, should I give him the yellow top in this too? And specifically, JT the E2 said I should give him the yellow funnel top thing. So if you guys think it looks like garbage, blame him. Yeah. And now we're finally at the part where I'm trying to shade and like add like shadows and stuff. I'll be completely honest, I still don't fully understand how to do that properly. I just kind of added a light source, and you see the purple circle to kind of vaguely tell me where the light source was. Yeah, I mean, I think the final product looks cool, but the lighting probably doesn't make that much sense. My bad for that. I am very dumb. Here, I decided it would be a good idea to add some light coming from Thomas's lamps. I think that would look cool. And here's the point that I was talking about. I kind of just distorted the tracks with my trusty old Q-tip brush, just to, you know, so the tracks aren't that distracting. And yeah. And I also realized I forgot to add the steam. So here's the steam. I think, again, using my trusty old Q-tip brush. And as a finishing touch, I added some motion lines inspired by Dolby's illustration style. I think it looks pretty cool, to be honest. And here is the final drawing. Personally, I think I did a pretty good job. Of course, obviously the tracks are kind of weird. Thomas and specifically Annie don't really look like they're on the tracks exactly. And Julian's placement is kind of weird. But other than that, I think I did a really good job with the rendering. I like Julian's smug expression. Like, she's not as devious, but I don't know. I just like drawing her smug. If that makes any sense. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if this is garbage or if it's a peak. I'm clearly running out of things to say, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Yeah. If you want to have the full definition, like proper definition, high quality version of this specific drawing, I have it on my Blue Sky account, so you can just go there if you do want it. That is. Okay, that's about it. Bye.